Hey guys, what's up?
I'm Trevor,
And I'm Sean.
and together we're Vaportron.
Now, a friend of ours recently bought a new starter kit for himself. He had one of these and it broke on him. He asked us to pick it up for him because he's been a bit busy. He really needs to free up his schedule a bit. That's not healthy. But anyway, in exchange, he agreed to let us do an unboxing of his new eVic-VT starter kit.
By Joyetech.
Yes. So while Trevor just takes the plastic off of that, I'll just give you a couple of the details on this. It's got a 5,000 mAh battery in variable wattage, if you go that option. I don't know why you would if you've got a temperature control mod, but if you do.
A lot of people prefer the wattage because you get better clouds and stuff.
Yeah, why don't you get one that's wattage then? Oh well. If you do, for whatever reason, then you can go from anywhere from 1 to 60 watts with a resistance range of anywhere from 0.15 to 3.5, which is absolutely insane in my opinion, but okay. Nice to know the options are there. In variable temperature, which is the term that Joyetech uses rather than temperature control, you've got anywhere from 1 to 60 watts. The temperature range is from 100 to 315 Celsius or from 200 to 600 Fahrenheit, and the resistance range anywhere from 0.05 to 1 ohm.
Alright. So
yeah.
I just took the plastic off. It literally just
Yeah.
opened. Here's the plastic right here. It's right there for him.
Okay. Let's have a look when you
open
first open the box.
Ooh, okay. So when you first open the box, the first thing you come across, of course, is the mod right on top. Just like so. This is the is it the race car red, or what's it called?
No,
The
black. This is cool black. I'll just pop that out. Have a look at it while you.
Alright, so then when you open this, just this.
Has the charging port right there on the side. I prefer it was a little closer to the bottom, less likely to tip over, but at least it's on the side. You don't have to have your mod on its side or upside down
Unlike our E-Leaves.
to charge it. Lots of holes on the bottom for venting so that the battery doesn't overheat. Fantastic feature there.
Alright, this one comes with, this is of course the starter kit. Take the top off here. Alright, so now you got your verification.
Yeah.
Make sure it's legit. Oh, this
Security
was
check. Make sure that you've got the, or scratch check, sorry, to make sure you've got an authentic Joyetech product.
this is actually from Vapor Trail, so it is.
Yeah. And we'll be posting the link, of course, by the time you see this, there'll be a link below to Vapor Trail's website.
And you just got your little boxy. Oh, whoops. Gotta be
I
more
believe
careful.
most of the places around do carry Joyetech products, don't they?
Yes.
Yes.
When you open it, it's just an instruction manual right on top.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. Keep it towards the camera though,
It's got
so
your,
you can see.
it's got your tank on the bottom here. It's got your USB cable here, and looks like maybe coils. I think. No, that's. Oh, this one comes with a wall charger.
With an adapter. Perfect.
Yep.
Ours didn't come with an adapter, did they?
And here is the E-Go Mega.
Yeah. A 4 milliliter capacity tank. That's the one that comes with the VT in the starter kit.
Oh look! I'm gonna open this up too. There's your USB cables, just some normal
Standard micro
USB. So I'm just gonna stick that back where it belongs. Now I'm gonna open this up and see what's in this. We've got your nickel, right? The red one's nickel, right?
No, red rum is titanium.
So you got your titanium coil. I'm assuming the nickel one's in the tank.
We're about to find out when I open her up. Yep, and there is the nickel coil.
Yep, nickel
So
coil.
the nickel with the .02, I believe, if I remember correctly.
0.02. That's ridiculous. Here's your
No, actually, it can't be .02.
0.15 probably.
.2. And that's right. This one's the .2, and I believe the other one had a .4 resistance that came with it.
Yeah. I don't.
See it? No. Oh well.
We'll probably test this anyway.
I'll double check
And
in a moment.
it also comes with a condom. See, little condom.
Perfect thing to call that, a condom.
That's what it is. It goes over and
Protects it.
protects it.
Yeah.
So the condom is just got
slips
your,
over nice
your
and
venting
tight to
holes on the
protect.
bottom, USB plugs on top,
Yeah, the titanium that comes with it is a 0.4.
and a big screen hole because the screen itself is big.
Oh yes.
Here's the US
Oh,
slash.
see the massive screen there.
Here's the US slash Canadian AC to DC adapter. It's 5 volts, and it's about a 1 amp power charging. So that's what comes with it.
Pretty standard on that front. And the airflow, as I know many of you are going to be interested in, is a dual slot. So adjustable slot on both sides. So lots of room to adjust the airflow to exactly the way you want it. I was going to put it back together, but then I realized we have to fill this. So
Take a coil and show them the juice holes.
Yeah, very small juice holes, which this is our first experience with this particular one firsthand. We've seen friends use it, but we've never actually bothered to take one apart before and have a look at it. And I'm actually very surprised. You can see there the juice holes are very tiny, but then in TC that really does not bother us. As you are likely aware, the tanks that we are currently using have also very small juice holes. And with TC that works just fine. Far better than it would with a variable voltage or variable wattage.
Sorry guys. I'm just vaping on my Sub-Tank Plus with, well, we'll get to that later because we're going to try different tanks on the mod and show you how it works from each of them.
Yeah. So,
Alright.
do you want to...
Oh yeah. We're also doing...
yeah. We are also, by the way, testing this with one of our old favorites. So we've had this before, but this will be the first time that you've seen us use this particular juice.
Wicked Watermelon
by Alive E-Juice. Just for the sake of being thorough, we'll have the link to that below by the time you see this. And of course, as always, it's important to prime a new coil, and this is about as new as you can get.
Our friend is also actually getting a tank full when we return it to.
Yep, as thanks for letting us do this. So he'll be getting a tank of a fantastic flavor juice. I remember. Oh yeah, I remember.
That was one of our first.
Incidentally, a fantastic flavor. We actually, when we were messing around trying to decide if we were actually going to do this or not, we kind of took turns kind of joking around and practicing describing this juice. I wish we had kept that video because it would be fantastic to actually be able to put that up as kind of like more of a gag thing, really. Just us kind of messing around and joking around, trying out the camera, and just kind of figuring out how best to do this. How best to be able to describe the flavors in the videos.
I believe that mod is a 24mm mod, is it? I believe so. Let me take a look at it. I'm gonna grab this. I believe this is a 24mm mod. The buttons on top, that's different. The for your little throttle, I'm gonna say, is on top right here. Right? It's like glass or something. No, it's metal.
Okay.
I believe it's a 24mm mod.
It just says 4 mil capacity.
Anyway,
Just compare it to yours.
whenever we went over this
Yours
mod,
is a 24.
nice big screen, OLED display.
Well, once we get it turned on, we'll be able to give a lot more details there. Now, we didn't find anything on the website on how to switch it back and forth between variable wattage and sorry. Yeah, variable wattage and variable temperature. That's the term they're using.
We'll figure it out.
I'm so used to calling it temperature control. I'll never get used to the term variable temperature.
Ooh, oh yeah. I know the way Joyetech does their coils. The lower your ohms go, the bigger your hole is in the middle of it. This hole is actually 3mm probably 3mm wrap. I would imagine. It looks like it around there.
I can't believe we're giving away 4 milliliters of this delicious juice.
That's no big deal, bye. So the tank fills up through the like side here. Never really showed them that.
Bottom fill, of course, pretty standard. And of course I've got it filled now, so it's difficult to show. But
Stick this in.
not a lot of room though. I wish I had shown because there's not a lot of room in the edge, but there is plenty of place for this type of a tip. With a dropper, I think it would be a little bit difficult.
It's got a somewhat wide bore hole. You can see right down into the chimney to the coil. It's vertical coil actually. This coil, as it looks like.
Oh yes, definitely no
The
issue
drip
with
tip
airflow.
is not really wide bore. I would prefer wide bore, but again, this is not mine. But still, that's what I'll get. I'll rather something like this. That's on my sub-tank gloves. Anyway, nice big display. I'll turn it on before I put the tank on. So on top here, you got what your temperature is. Then you got your watts. Then you got your atomizer ohms. And you got your battery symbol. Looks like these come pre-charged. Well, at least the ones from Vapor Trail did. Fully charged. Okay, this is just moving the thing like this. Alright. This is a very interesting setup. This little throttle on top. Did you see that? Sean, did you see that?
Oh yes, I was looking at that. I was looking at that in the description, and basically just hold right or left to turn it up or down. To allow you to adjust it though, just to avoid accidentally changing it while it's in your pocket or whatever, you apparently just hold in the fire button while holding it to the right, and that will switch between adjustment lock and adjustment unlock.
Okay.
So that's certainly a good option. Here we go. Press the fire button 3 times to enter the menu, and
I'm in the menu.
1, yep, and temp mode. And I guess you go between and use the fire button to select which you want to use.
Okay.
Okay.
I just put it in titanium mode. Whoops. Like I said,
you'll want it in nickel mode
for this coil. I believe there's actually a don't quote me now, but I believe there's actually a rebuild deck for this tank. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe so. Was it 3 clicks you said?
Yeah, 3 clicks.
Why is it not coming on?
There we go. Now
Alright,
it's 3.
Okay, so got to put it in your
Oh, I see. Now push right.
right.
Switch between there.
That's power
wattage,
mode.
and that's titanium.
All right, so
Power.
you're pushing the button here. The power mode on top. See it? You push the button. I'm not sure if you can really see it.
It's a lot easier to figure. That's actually very easy to figure out.
Yeah, you could push it.
It's
Right
very
now it's in
user-friendly. I'm very
power
impressed
mode.
with that.
Power mode, and then we got your temperature and nickel mode. All right, and push the button again to go down. I guess. Like I said, I'm not really used to this.
Yeah.
And
So it seems to be left to go scroll down through, and then right to change the option that you're on.
okay, and then that, right? Okay, so I'm in power mode, and apparently okay, this is, I'm not sure, like I said, I'm trying to figure this out. Ohms, I guess that's how you would lock your ohms.
So basically, right to scroll down through. No. Yeah. To lock or unlock your ohms. Left to scroll down through, and right to change it. Titanium, power, temp, nickel. There we go. So left to scroll down through, and right to change whatever option that you're on. So we'll just switch back to nickel. And I guess just do that to switch. There we go.
Yeah, but it's only 30 watts, put it at 60.
Oh yes, good point. Oops, wrong way. Yeah. It is a lot easier to figure out, by the way, than some that I've handled. I remember when a friend of ours got the Sigelli, if I remember correctly.
Sigelli 150.
Yeah, the Sigelli 150. We had a lot of trouble figuring out exactly what the heck to do with that thing, because it's got an option. You need to first set your temperature in the menu, and then when you're actually using it, you adjust joules, which was
Make sure you lock your resistance.
for us a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a good point. See, now I have to go into it again. Down, down, and right, locked.
Okay,
There.
so I'm assuming this would round robin when you go
No,
up or down.
Actually,
Yes,
well,
it
I know
does.
the other one didn't.
This
That
one
one
round.
was?
This one round robin. So.
Oh, round robins between Celsius and Fahrenheit.
So you go this way. You go
Outside
Celsius. Like it goes up to 600 degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit, and then you round robins over to Celsius,
Okay.
and then wow, this one goes high. All right, so 315 is max of Celsius, just like our mods.
Yeah, just like the
maybe
ice
that
cube.
300.
In terms of the temperature range, it's pretty much the same as these, which I'm kind of getting the feeling is pretty standard, actually.
All right, what were you saying? Sorry.
I said it's pretty much. I'm kind of getting the feeling that up to 315 is relatively standard. Not all, but I'm getting the feeling there's going to be a lot on the market that have that general temperature range. It seems to be a pretty good range to have on any mod.
This coil is currently reading at 0.21. Temperature mode nickel, 300 degrees Celsius, 60 watts. Let's give her a vape.
Moment of truth.
Wow.
Bit more than you were expecting?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's really putting out the flavor too.
Yeah, those coils are really good. Indoor smokers actually really is a big fan of the Ego style tanks.
The Ego 1 tanks.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I remember that. He's done some reviews of the Ego 1. I don't know, did he do this one
Yes,
as well? Oh,
I
he did.
believe. And he did the eVic-VT Mini as well.
Hopefully we're not repeating him. But then we have our own style and our own way of, our own viewpoints. There's plenty of room in the review market for all of us.
And don't forget about talking about juice.
Well, that's exactly how I was going to mention the juice. This really does bring it out. I remember that flavor very well. It is one of our favorites. That's why we chose to use that one in this review, because it's one that we absolutely loved. So we would have known immediately if it really wasn't just bringing out the flavor the way it should. It is. You're really getting that strong, lovely watermelon flavor.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And the smell on the exhale as some comes out through your nose, of course. That lovely watermelon smell. So it is fantastic.
Results. Guess what? I'm getting an eVic-VT Mini. eVic-VT, sorry.
Yeah, we don't know what the Mini's like yet.
I'm sure it's the same as this, but I believe the Mini is upgradable to firmware. This one isn't. Oh yeah, it's definitely what I remember. It's watermelon.
Switch it down to
Essentially what it is.
250.
Yeah, couldn't handle it at 300.
Yeah, it's a powerful mod. It's a good mod. It really puts it out.
Probably put the condom on it.
Yes, that's a good idea. It is not actually ours, so just for the sake of extra protection, make sure we don't damage our friend's property.
Always your protection.
Yep. Oh, I wanted to.
Condom. Should be nice
Yes.
and tight too.
Not tight, but it'll do the job quite well. I'm actually going to lock the temperature.
Why?
Just to show that simple, okay? And just to show an unlock, just hold in the button and do this at the same time. That is unlocked.
And I believe there's an option
See?
if you go into the menu that you can change your battery to
Puff counter.
puff counter, time,
Uh-huh.
and battery. Puff counter, time, and battery.
Yeah, and let's just show that on camera. So we have your puff counter, seconds, time, and your battery life. Personally, myself, I would rather keep it on battery life. That's the thing that I would most want to monitor on my vapor, just to make sure that it doesn't run low on me. But you know, obviously not everyone feels the same way. Some people will like carry in a portable charger or something with them, so they just won't really care about that part. But yeah,
We're gonna
it is
stick
fantastic.
my Subtake Plus on here and try it in Kental mode, or power mode.
Okay, so we've got the Sub-Tank Plus on there with an RTA Mini Plus. Clapton coil, what was the
26
gauge?
over 32, 26 wrap, 26 over 32, wrapped around a 2 millimeter bit, 4 wraps, and it's reading at about 0.48.
Awesome. And let's give her a whirl with that. Now you said you had that set to
25.
25? Keep in mind, like we just said, that's 25 watts and that cloud, which is a fantastic result.
Oh yeah, when you puff in power mode, it's got a second counter right there on the second row.
Second, yeah.
Good.
And of course, when you're not puffing in power mode, the second row will of course show your voltage. So in power mode with the Sub-Tank Plus on there, also a fantastic result. Really puts out the flavor. Overall, a fantastic mod, and it does come with a fantastic tank. I'm just going to pop the original tank back on there while we clue up. Better pop it back into temperature mode before I put the other tank back on there, of course. Generally not a good idea to use a nickel or titanium coil in power mode. There we go. Nickel. Perfect. And back on 60 watt at 250 Celsius nickel, temp nickel. I like that option, by the way, that you can actually adjust the maximum wattage in temp mode. Basically, you can essentially control how fast it reaches the temperature that you set it to. I think that's a fantastic feature. Myself, personally, I would want it to get to that temperature as quickly as possible. I'm not sure what effect that would have on wear and tear on your coils, however. Some people might prefer to climb to their set temperature a little bit more slowly and get a little bit more of a gradual build to their vapor as they vape. I have to say though, I still love that juice, that wicked watermelon. So, anything else you want to add before we go into our final thoughts?
Stay tuned. We'll get some very interesting outtakes at the end of the video.
Yeah.
Sorry for the very long video. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, and like.
Yep.
Subscribe, like,
And comment.
and comment.
Any questions and any suggestions on how we can improve our videos, as well as any requests. If there's any specific flavors you want us to try, or any hardware you'd like us to try and get our hands on to do a review of, please let us know, and if at all possible, we will accommodate you. So, final thoughts for me. I like the knob adjustment, and I like the fact that you can simply hold down the power button and hit right for a few seconds to go into key lock, so that you don't accidentally adjust it to something you don't want. I like the fact that you can so easily navigate the menu. It's a very user-friendly menu. I wish this was a little further down, but it's certainly a lot better than having the charge port on the bottom. The fantastic airflow.
And the condom
Great
comes
option.
with for protection.
Oh yes,
You always gotta wear protection,
absolutely.
especially on your vape.
Yeah. And overall, it's just a fantastic mod. Comes with a fantastic tank, great airflow on the tank that comes with it. If you're getting it separately, it certainly seems to work well with other tanks. Of course, any decent mod will. And the fact that you can switch back and forth on the bottom row between battery, seconds, and puff count, you know, whatever it is that's most important to you to keep track of. It's a fantastic option. So, any final thoughts you want to add there, sweetie?
Nope.
No? In that case, this is Vaportron signing off. So we've got the other tank on here, the Sub-Tank Plus, with the, what was the coil again, Trevor?
It's a
Shall we start over? Okay.
is the
So we've got the Sub-Tank Plus on there with, what was the coil again, Trevor?
it's a RBA Plus, mini RBA Plus in the Sub-Tank Plus.
I already said it was a Sub-Tank Plus.
Oh fuck. Let me just take the vape, alright? Fuck, I fucked up the camera!
So we've got the Sub-Tank Plus on there right now. And Trevor's going to give some details on the coil.
It's a Sub-Tank Plus.
It'll beep. It is recording though.